This is Tailgate Talk, presented by Tarpon Blue.
Let's take a ride. In this series, we're going to show you everything Texas and its surrounding southern states has to offer, right here from our very own tailgate.
We'll take you from life on the farm and the ranch to the big city lights. This is Tailgate Talk. Come along for the ride.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tailgate Talk. I'm Dean Wallace, this is Joey Van Hecky, and we are here right outside of Garden Ridge, Texas at Bracken Gun Shop with Chuck Bradley. Chuck, I kind of feel like a kid in a candy store here. I don't really know where to go, but why don't you give us a little bit about the history of how long you've been here?
Yeah, absolutely. Me and my business partner, we started this in 2011. We were SF trainers over for the Air Force. And we actually started out just teaching classes, teaching people how to shoot, certifying them to get their license to carry. And probably within 6 months, we said, let's get a FFL. Started off with 4 guns, believe it or not, 4 guns in the cases, and it just took off. Just reinvesting back in everything.
Yeah, you're a little farther along than 4 guns, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's quite a bit here. I won't give you the amount, but it's a lot.
Don't give away any secrets.
Right.
Chuck, so you mentioned classes a minute ago, and that's how you guys started. Is that something you guys still offer, or what all services do you all offer here?
We have the bread and butter probably is the license to carry, even though that they have the constitutional carry now. There's still a lot of people that want to go and get their license because it allows you to go more places. Basic handgun learning, that's my what I enjoy the most. Teaching someone that's never handled a handgun, basic NRA safety, how to fire the gun and get qualified for their license to carry. We do some specialized training, carbine training and stuff like that, but basically anything anybody wants.
I've got another question. As far as like custom gunsmith work, is that something y'all are doing or not so much?
We have a full gunsmith in the back shop, and he stays really busy, customized with trigger work and stuff like that. Most of it's repairs. We don't get into too much metal shaving or anything like that because that takes us into a whole different world.
Sure.
Well, obviously you've got a lot of guns here, and you offer the classes too. But that's not the whole picture. You've also got every kind of accessory that'll go with hunting or backpacking or anything, right?
Yeah, we kind of follow there's a plethora of parts and stuff that you could have in a store. We kind of follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the people are looking for 20% of the product.
Right.
We stock up on that 20% of the product. Plus, we have an online store, so if we don't have it here, we can get it within a couple days.
Okay. So you have an online store as well. Mm-hmm. How can people find you online?
BrackenGuns.com.
BrackenGuns.com.
Mm-hmm. And it will say shop online, and it's a lot.
Just follow the path.
It's probably one of the largest online stores in the nation.
Wow.
So since you've opened back in 2011 till now, what kind of trends have you seen? It may be something for your guys that are on the floor every day that can answer that better, but have you seen a lot of changes?
You're right that Jacob, if you want to come over, Jacob's our lead sales associate. He kind of manages things out here. Talks with the customers every day. They know him by name, so he can probably tell you more on trends.
As far as trends go, it kind of depends on what's happening with the climate around. Let's say for COVID, for instance, tactical shotguns were the only thing that really were moving. That's the only thing people really wanted. Now that we're out of COVID, the latest trend that's coming out right now is concealed carry firearms and recreational shooting. So a lot of people are looking for the fun guns or the small guns to be able to carry just for their own protection, just because of the way the climate is right now.
You see a lot more of that than just your traditional hunting weapons?
Surprisingly, no. You do see an incline in people that are looking for more handguns rather than long guns.
Right.
But I've never really seen a decline in hunting guns like being pushed to the back burner.
Not in Texas, right?
Oh, not in Texas, no
Yeah,
sir.
we're probably seeing more changing calibers. We're back in our days, it was the 308, 30-06, and 243, and now we're getting into the 6.5 Creedmoors and those kind of guns.
I agree with Chuck. A lot of the newer stuff that's coming out is the new trademark rounds, like the ARCs, the 243 magnums that are coming out now, just all the different rounds, it's kind of a wildcat period.
Back in our day, we called the 6mm, right? A 243 Magnum.
Yeah. What do you shoot, Joe?
So I just bought a 28 Nosler.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a wildcat round. The only problem with it is getting bullets for it. You know, ammo on those wildcat rounds, I feel like is a limiting factor.
That is the struggle, especially on your wildcat rounds. Supplies, powder, primers, hard to get.
So one of the things that I like, Chuck, when we came in is the shop just feels kind of like home, right? I mean, this is a family business.
Family business, veteran business, you know. So I mean, you look at that's the one thing we pride ourselves in is customer service. You know, somebody comes in, they buy a gun, and it's not working out for them. They come back in, we're going to help them out. They know us by name, we know them by name. Jacob, how many folks come in and just where's Jacob at?
There's a lot of folks that just come in that are just looking, and sometimes they don't even want to come in and buy a gun. They're just looking to come in and hang out just because. Exactly. Just because it's a nice environment. Nobody's coming in here and getting judged. And if you're in here, you like toys, and we have plenty of toys.
I can't
to
think of a
choose
better
from.
place to come hang out.
Oh, yes, sir.
Come in here, talk hunting, distances,
Yep.
ballistics.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing we strive on. We tell people all the time, we're not here to sell you, we're here to educate you. So
That's
if you
awesome.
just come in with a question, please, we're here to answer it and try to help you the best we can.
That's awesome.
And we get a lot of customers coming in, and they've been to other gun shops, and they'll be like, well, they were showing me this gun, and we automatically know that was the wrong gun. They were trying to sell an expensive gun, and it might be the best gun for you is a $300-400 gun.
That happens more often than not.
Yeah. So, Stephen, what's it like working here with the family?
Pretty nice. Both my brothers both worked here, so it's kind of a natural, easy environment to kind of get into. Growing up with guns my whole life, it's something that I've always kind of wanted to do, so it's pretty nice, pretty fun. Yeah, just nice working here.
So if I was looking for a pistol and really don't know what I'm looking for, what's your take? What should I be looking at?
So one of my personal favorites is the Sig Sauers. They're pretty nice guns. They're pretty good price, really nice quality, and yeah, just a really nice shooter. One of our most popular ones, which a couple of the gentlemen carry here at the gun shop, is the new P365 Macro, 17-round magazine, built-in compensator, really nice shooter.
Wow. Yeah. Well, Chuck, I appreciate you letting us come in here.
Oh, yeah.
First off, from everybody at Talking Blue, thank you for your service in both the careers that you
All right, thank
that you've
you.
had.
Yeah,
Jacob,
Enjoyed it.
thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, boss.
we'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.
Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you to our guests for sharing their story.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.
We'll tell you things